Hi kids, welcome back to our English video lesson. So for today, we are going to talk about using the past tense of irregular verbs correctly. So this is lesson 21. So in our previous discussion, we discussed that for us to write verbs in the past tense, to show that the action has been done already, we add ed or d at the end of the verb. Like for example, the word play, played, like, liked, cry, cried, stop, stopped. Okay, sometimes we double the last letter, sometimes we change y to I, then add ed. But there are some verbs that are called irregular verbs. Okay, and these verbs do not follow a pattern or rule to show their past tense. Now, here are some examples of these irregular verbs. So, for example, the word give and the word catch, they are both verbs, but when you write them in the past tense, they change their spelling. So give becomes gave, catch becomes caught. Now here are the verbs that we call irregular verbs. The spelling of these verbs changed. They are called irregular verbs. Okay? Now we do not have a certain rule on how to figure out which verb is an irregular verb or which verb follows a certain pattern or rule in writing it in past tense. So there's no specific rule in writing the past tense of irregular verbs. You just have to remember them. You just have to be familiar with them. Now let's look at some examples of irregular verbs. So here we have catch, caught, bleed, bled, hear, heard, tell, told. We also have teach, taught, feed, fed, feel, felt, sell, sold, buy, bought, hide, hid, go, went, see, saw, bring, brought, meet, met, eat, ate, take, took. The verbs on the right side, like the words caught, taught, bought, brought, these are all the irregular past tense form of the verbs, okay? So we have here another set of examples. Sit, sat, ring, rang, fall, fell, sing, sang, swim, swam, run, ran, make, made. And for the word put, it's just put in the past tense. Forget, forgot, give, gave, draw, drew, hit, same in the past tense form, it's hit, begin, began, sing, sang, drink, drank, steal, stole. Okay, so please review these words. Make sure to remember their past tense form. Please watch and sing together with this video that I'm about to play. This is about the irregular verbs that we have talked about. This is to make you remember those different irregular verbs.
Usually, when we talk about things that happened before right now, we add a t or d to the end of the action words. But with some words, we do something different. These are called irregular past tense verbs. Irregular means weird because they don't follow the pattern. Now we're going to sing a song to help us remember some of these words. Come sing along.
These are the irregular, the weird past tense verbs. Yeah, these are the irregular, the weird past tense verbs. If I talk about right now, I say I read. If I talk about before, I say I read. Hear becomes heard and sleep becomes slept. Fall becomes fell and keep becomes kept. Oh, these are the irregular, the weird past tense verbs. Yeah, these are the irregular, the weird past tense verbs. Leave becomes left, catch becomes caught, feel becomes felt, buy becomes bought, eat becomes ate, and break becomes broke. Go becomes went, and speak becomes spoke. Oh, these are the irregular, the talk about before I say I
read.
Hear becomes
Heard.
and sleep becomes
Slept.
fall becomes
Fell.
and keep becomes
Kept.
Oh, these are the irregular, the weird past tense verbs. Yeah, these are the irregular, the weird past tense verbs. Leave becomes
Left.
gush becomes
Caught.
feel becomes
Felt.
buy becomes
Bought.
eat becomes
Ate.
and break becomes
Broke.
go becomes
Went.
and speak becomes
Spoke.
Oh, these are the irregular, the weird past tense verbs. Yeah, these are the irregular, the weird past tense verbs.
Now let's practice. I'll give you 1 minute to answer this. Write the following verbs in its past tense form. Okay? Okay, now let's answer. Where is wore, see, saw, draw, drew, and find, found. I hope that you remember the irregular past tense forms of verbs or the past tense form of irregular verbs. And I'll see you in our live class. Goodbye, everyone.